Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, hope we can continue. Okay, continue with the previous session. Okay. The previous period we are discussing problems based on differential equations, applications of differential equations, isn't it? Growth and decay model problems, growth and decay models. Is that concept okay for you? Is it okay? Any doubts? No. Shall you do? So the next question, can you try this one? Can you solve and give the answer? Yes? Karthik? Aditya? Okay, write the question. Write the question. It is given that the rate at which okay, it is given that the rate at which some bacteria multiplying, it is given that, okay, you can relate it with the present scenario, okay, virus instead of bacteria, you can take that as virus, okay, the same thing here. So it is given that the rate at which some bacteria multiply is proportional to the number present. Is proportional to the number present. It is given that the rate at which some bacteria multiply is proportional to the number present. If the original number of bacteria doubles in 2 hours, if the original number of bacteria doubles in 2 hours, in how many hours? Will it be 5 times? In how many hours will it be 5 times? In how many hours will it be 5 times? Okay, do it. Give the notation. Try it. Okay, question is it complete? You copied. Once again, I'll repeat it. Check it. It is given that the rate at which some bacteria multiply is proportional to the number present. If the original number of bacteria doubles in 2 hours, this doubling, the number of bacteria gets doubled in 2 hours. In how many hours will it be? 5 times. In how many hours will it be? 5 times. In how many hours will it be? 5 times. Yes, try this. So you can give the notations, isn't it? So what is the notation you can use? If you want, we can take, let N be the number of bacteria, isn't it? Number of bacteria, and T be the time. Let T be the time. N be the number of bacteria and T be the time. So what is given here? It is given that the bacteria multiply is proportional to the number present. Okay, like the previous question. The mass is proportional. In a similar way, here mass is, number of bacteria is proportional to the number present. So dmn by dt is proportional to n. number of bacteria present is proportional to the n. So we get dn by dt is equal to kn. Now use variable separable, separate it, integrate it, and give the answer.
Log n is equal to kt plus c.
Log n is equal to kt plus c. Femina, are you getting this? Okay, let's wait. Femina, are you getting this answer? Aparna, you got this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shubham, what about Shubham?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so name this as equation 1. This is equation 1. Now look at the question. What is given? It is given that the rate at which bacteria doubles is proportional to the instant initial number present. Initially, how many bacteria are there? We don't know. So let's take that. When time is 0, let n be n0. Number of bacteria be n0. Let us take the number of bacteria present to be n0. You substitute this in first equation. When you substitute in first equation, find out and tell me what is the value of C. What is C?
Log n naught.
Yes, can you repeat? Can you repeat?
Log n naught.
Log n naught. C is log n naught. Okay. Therefore, substituting in the equation 1, what you will get? Okay, when you substitute this in equation 1, we get log n is equal to kt plus log n naught. Plus log n naught, if we move it to other side, it will become minus log n naught. Log n minus log n naught is equal to kt. Now what is log a minus log b? Log a minus log b is?
Log a by b.
Very good. So log n by n naught is equal to kt. Now look at here. What is the difference between the previous questions and this question? Yes, Karthik, do you find any difference? Same. Yes, tell me, children. Is there any difference in the previous question and this one?
Time is given.
Here, time is given. Okay, then. In the previous case and all. Yes, Aditya? The voice is breaking, Aditya. The previous question and all, check it. Yes, one more condition is given. Previous question, only one condition is given. Here, 2 conditions are given. Then the third thing only we want to find. Yes or no? Check it. What's the condition here? Original number of bacteria doubles in 2 hours. When time becomes 2, when time is 2 hours, what happens? Number of bacteria gets doubled. Is it okay? And what do you have to find? What do you have to find? At what time the bacteria will be 5 times? Is it clear? In the previous case and all, it was not like that. Only one condition is given. Here, 2 things are given. Why the second condition is given? Can you guess why the second condition is given? Is there any other unknown there? Yes, Karthik, can you guess? Karthik, Aparna. Is there one more constant there? K, proportionality constant. For finding this proportionality constant only, this extra condition is given. The previous question and all, we are writing it with, look at the answer in the previous question. What's the final answer? What is the time? Look at the previous question. What is the time we got? Is it in terms of K? Read the answer, Aparna. What is the answer we got there?
Ma'am, 1 by K log T.
1 by K log T. K is a constant, proportionality constant. Okay, we don't know what's the value of K. But here, as this extra condition is given, we can substitute and we can find what is the value of K. Is it okay? Is it okay, Tomlin? Okay. So now substitute that condition. What is given? If the original number of bacteria doubles in 2 hours, so when the number becomes 2n0, initially it is n0. So, and when the time is 2 hours, it gets doubles. When time is 2, n is 2n0. So substituting, when you substitute it here, log 2n0 by n0 is equal to K into 2. So we will get log 2 is equal to 2K. Therefore, what is K? K is log 2 by 2. K is log 2 by 2. Okay, we are finding the value of the proportionality constant. This is why one more extra condition is given there. K is log 2 by 2. Now, once you find this K, now, okay, now what we have got, what is the value of C? We have what is K. Now, find out the next condition. What is asked here? What is asked? When the bacteria becomes 5 times, we want to find the time. So when n will be number of bacteria is same as 5 times the initial bacteria. 5 times n0, we want to find what is the time. We have to find what is T. We want to find what is T. Again, substitute in first equation, substituting in 1. Substituting in 1, or you can, again, when substitute it in 1, log. I think it's children, it is easy if you substitute this in 2. I'm marking the second part as 2. When you substitute there, log n5 n0 by n0 is kt. So if on simplifying, we'll get log 5 is equal to kt. Log 5 is equal to kt. What is K? Substitute the value there. What is K? K is log 2 by 2, isn't it? So log 5 is equal to log 2 by 2 into T. By 2, if you take to other side, it will become into 2. So 2 log 5 is equal to log 2 into T. Therefore, what is T? T is 2 log 5 by log 2. T is 2 log 5 by log 2. So it takes 2 log 5 by log 2 hours. So that the bacteria will get multiplied 5 times. It becomes 5 times the initial number of bacteria. The time taken will be 2 log 5 by log 2. Go through this question. Check it. Is it clear? Is it okay? Is it okay? Shall we move on to the next question? Karthik? Okay? Hmm? Aditya? Aparna, any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Shamlin?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So before we write the next question, tell me what is the formula for volume of a sphere? Volume of a sphere. Yes, Aishwarya, repeat it.
4/3 pi r cube.
4/3 pi r cube. Volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. Write the question. Write the question. The volume of a spherical balloon. The volume of a spherical balloon being inflated. The volume of a spherical balloon being inflated changes at a constant rate. The volume of a spherical balloon being inflated. The volume of a spherical balloon being inflated changes at a constant rate. Being inflated changes at a constant rate. Being inflated changes at a constant rate. If initially its radius is, if initially its radius is, if initially its radius is 3 units, after 3 seconds, 3 units after if initially its radius is 3 units and after, okay, and after 3 seconds, and after 3 seconds, it is 6 units, and after 3 seconds, it is 6 units. Find the radius of the balloon. Find the radius of the balloon. Find the radius of the balloon after t seconds. Find the radius of the balloon after t seconds. Find the radius of the balloon after t seconds. Find the radius of the balloon after t seconds. So look at the question here. The volume of a balloon being inflated changes at a constant rate. Volume is changing at a constant rate. If initially its radius is 3 units, we want volume, radius, and time, isn't it? So let's take V be the volume. Listen, children, it's again a different question. R be the radius. It is denote R for the radius and T for the time. And T for time. Let's denote the volume by V, radius R, and time is t. Now what is given? Volume is changing, inflated. When you inflate a balloon, what happens? Volume, will it increase or decrease? Is it increasing or decreasing?
Increase.
Is it positive or negative? Yes?
Positive.
Positive.
Positive. Okay, so volume is increasing. So dV by dt is at a constant rate. So it is proportional. It is proportional to the, it is increasing at a constant rate. Volume is increasing at the constant rate. dV by dt is proportionally increasing with. So volume is, okay, here we can write dV, volume is increasing proportionally with respect to time. Okay, here we can't write dV by dt is proportional to 1. Instead of that, what you can write? Volume is increasing, changing with respect to time. What's the formula for volume? What is the volume formula for volume?
4 by 3 pi r cube.
Now listen children, this is again a different question. 4 by 3 pi r cube is changing with respect to time. Okay, that is when you differentiate this, listen children, when you differentiate this, derivative of 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi, what is derivative of r cube? 3r square into dr by dt. Okay, into dr. Volume is, it is changing with respect to radius. So 4 by 3 pi, 3r square into dr is proportional to dt. 3 will get cancelled. So we get 4 pi r square into dr is proportional to dt. So this is what we need here. We need only two variables. If you take v, r and dt, everything will get confused. So instead of v, in the final question, we'll look at the question. Finally, we need only radius and time. So for v, we are replacing the formula. What's the formula for volume of a sphere? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi, when the radius is changing, rate of change of radius means it is 3r square into dr. So 4 pi r square into dr is proportional to dt. Now proportionality, you replace it with a constant. Proportionality, we can replace it by a constant. So we get 4 pi r square into dr is equal to k dt. 4 pi r square into dr is equal to k into dt. Now you integrate and give the answer. Integrating, what you will get? Already the variables are separated, isn't it? Now we integrate. Yes, Femina, can you give the answer? After integrating, what is the answer you will get? Femina, on integrating, 4 pi r square into dr is k dt. Shubham. So when you integrate this, what you will get? 4 pi is the constant, isn't it? When you integrate this, r square dr is k is integral of constant, k into integral of dt. So on integrating, what you will get?
4 pi
Ah,
r cube by 3 is equal to kt plus c.
equal to kt plus c. Name this as equation 1. The equation 1. Now look at the condition given here. If initially its radius is 3 units, initially means when the time is 0, radius is 3. When time is 0, radius is 3. So substitute in equation 1. Substituting in 1, we'll get 4 pi into 3 cube by 3 is k into 0 plus c. So one will get cancelled. So c is equal to 9 fours are 36 pi. Constant will be 96 pi.
36 pi.
Sorry, 9 fours are 36. Yes. 9 fours are 36. 36 pi. So constant we got as 36 pi. Look at the next case. After 3 seconds, it is 6 units. After 3 seconds. So when time is 3, we'll get radius is equal to 6 units. When time is 3, we are getting radius as 6 units. Again, substituting in 1, we get 4 pi 6 cube by 3 is equal to k into 3 plus c. But what is c? 36 pi. Simplify and find out what is the value of k.
Thirty-six pi.
That is also 36 pi. K is also 36 pi. No, I think you will not get like that. Check it, Aishwarya. What about the others, children? What's the value of k? Aparna.
K is equal to 6.
K is equal to 6. Karthik, what's the value of k? Listen. Listen, children. Okay. 6 cube by 3. So 4 pi. 6 cube means it is 6 into 6 into 6 by 3 is equal to
84.
84. Okay, let's check the answer. Okay, one is saying 24, 36, one is saying 8. Let's check. So if you cancel this, this is 2. Everywhere it's a multiple of 3. You can divide throughout by 3. So we'll get 4 pi. When you divide by 3, this will become 2 into 6 into 2 is equal to k plus 12 pi. Now 4 into 2, 8. 8 6 are 48. 48 into 2, 96 pi minus 12 pi is equal to k. So 84 pi is equal to k. Aditya, you're correct, Aditya. 84 pi is k. K is 84 pi. Aishwarya, you check your answer. Shubham, you'll check it. Okay? When you do it little bit careful. Okay, Aishwarya. So this mistakes, careless mistakes are happening again and again. Okay, check it. Karthik, what is the value you got for k?
84, ma'am.
84. What about Tomlin? Tomlin?
Ma'am, 84.
Yes, switch on your video, children, all of you. Shubham? So after finding K and C, you read the next point. What is the next point given here? What's the next point? Find the radius of the balloon after t seconds. So when time is t, what is r? This is what we have to find. When time is t, what is r? When time is t, what is r? Okay, again you take the first equation. In first equation, what is the condition we got? 4 by r cube by 3 is equal to kt plus c. Okay, I'm going to substitute it there. 4 pi r cube. So 4 pi r cube by 3 is equal to kt plus c. So when time is t, what is r? So 4 pi r cube by 3 kt, k we got the value as 84 pi t plus c. What is c? C is 36 pi. I think everywhere we can cancel 1 pi. So we get 4 r cube by 3 is equal to 84t plus 36. Everywhere we can divide by 4. So it is 21 plus 9. So r cube is 21t plus 9. R cube by 3. Therefore, what is r cube? This 3 we can cross multiply there. So when you cross multiply, r cube is equal to 63t plus 27. Therefore, what is r? Radius is 63t plus 27, the whole raised to 1 by 3. The whole raised to 1 by 3. So this is the radius after t seconds. So after t seconds, the radius is r is 63t plus 27 whole raised to 1 by 3. 63t plus 27 whole raised to 1 by 3. Go through it, children. Is it okay? Check it. Here also, in this problem also, we are given with two conditions. We are substituting that conditions and we are finding. Finished? Okay. Shubham?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I hope we completed that all the topics given there. Okay. Is it okay whether we completed all the topic? To go through it? Is it okay? So go through it. What all the things we have learned? Derivatives. In derivatives, we are finding higher order derivatives. 1 times if you differentiate, we call it as dy by dx. 2 times if you differentiate, it is d square y by dx squared. Third time means d cube y by dx cube. So like that, higher order derivatives. Maxima, minima. Okay, then maxima, minima. We find first order derivative, second order derivative. Increasing, decreasing functions. There we differentiate only 1 time. Okay, then we started with integration. Integration is the reverse process of differentiation. You have learned all the formulas. Keep your formula booklet ready. Is it ready, Shubham? Huh? Formula?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So learn the formula, go through that formulas every day so that it will be, you keep in touch with this integration and differentiation. Okay, okay. So with this, the third unit is over. In the next class, we can start with the next day. We can start with the next unit. Okay, we can end the session now. Any doubt you have? Means you can ask it. Karthik? Aditya?
No, ma'am.
No, just, okay. Go through, yes? Yes, Aditya?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, just go through what all the questions we have. Okay, do the questions again and again. Keep it, okay, then only it will become thorough. Okay, children, with this we end the session now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.